Hello, hello. Steve, Canadian Sasquatch, coming at you with another Thirsty Thursday mead review. Yes, sirree. We've got another hopefully tasty mead. We'll find out. But first, I want to thank you all for coming back with me last video, this video, and all that. Just a reminder, Mead Methodologies is available through the Amazons. And there's a link down below that goes to my store, which is an Amazon-based store where you can buy mead methodologies or my shirt or any other kind of mead-making paraphernalia and other people's various brewing books. A link for that is down below as always. So let's just, enough of that, get back into things. We are going back to Black's Ferry Meadery. Once again, a bottle from my good friends Jen and Chris. This one is the Cherry. And we have water, honey, sweet, dark cherries, yeast, potassium sorbate to prevent re-fermentation. May contain naturally occurring sulfites. And this is a honey cherry wine. Produced and bottled by Black's Ferry Meadery, West Columbia, Texas. This bottle does not contain an ABV. I believe the last one we had was 14%. Oh, no, there it is right there. 18%. So this will be fun. And this is batch number CH090220018. So September 2nd, 2018. Dates on bottles. Gotta enjoy that. Again, I really like that logo. That's a really cool logo. So we are going to bust into this puppy, if we can figure out how. Like I said, if we can figure out how the tab broke. But that's okay. We have tools for such things. All right, so it is a amalgamated cork, as was last year. That's where they take up old pieces of cork or pieces of cork that aren't good enough to be solid corks and just glue them together. Ooh, pop. And all over the place. So we're gonna twist that off, and here's a close-up of it. You can see how it's kind of all chewed up in and around there. You can see it better on this side with the staining. So yeah, they just, essentially this is how they recycle corks. If you ever go to a store and they say, put your corks here to recycle, it's because they're doing this kind of thing with it, which is pretty cool. So we'll get on with the pour. So this was in the fridge, but it's been sitting out for a bit now because I just got busy with other things. So it sat out, so it warmed up already. This one is a dark ruby red. Let's see here if we can bust out a light. I don't know how well this works for you guys. I can see some of it in the reflection of the camera, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, dark red ruby. It is fairly clear, much clearer than the traditional was that we previously checked out. So yeah, that's a nice. That's what I would expect from a cherry. Although it said sweet dark cherries. Yeah, sweet dark cherries. I'd go with that. So let's go ahead and get an aroma. I get cherry. I definitely get cherry. I get some of that cherry sweetness going on. I also get like a dark red wine, like I don't know my red wines. A Merlot, a Cab Franc maybe. Yeah, it smells more like a cherry. A red wine with cherries rather than a mead. I don't get any of the honey aromas or anything like that. It does say honey cherry wine, so I don't know if they do it. If they list the ingredients correctly, it's going to be water, honey, main ingredient, second ingredient, and then cherries. So less cherries than honey. So it'd be more of a mead with cherries. But enough of all that nonsense. Let's taste this thing. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this Thirsty Thursday mead review. And thank you once again, Jen and Chris, for the hopefully tasty beverages. Okay, so it is definitely tasting more like a red wine over a mead or even cherries. I'm getting very little cherry. It's like drinking a dry red wine. So I am picking up a little bit of almond, and you can get that if you use the pits of the cherries. So I don't know if these the whole cherries or just cherry juice or what exactly they did, but I do get a little bit of that almond flavor that you get when you age stuff on cherry pits or any kind of hard pit fruit like peach or whatever. You get that little bit of almond flavor coming through. But yeah, that's all right. I'm not sure I would drink a lot of this. I prefer much sweeter wines over this. I'm not getting any real honey or mead characteristics. It's just a dry red wine to me. So let's pause it here. I will warm it up a little bit more because it is still a little chill, and we'll be right back. And of course, we're back with the wine, the mead wine. Yeah, oh man, I'm slopping all over the place. So yeah, that's how I've been warming this up, by slopping it all over the place. Now I just put it in my hands, swirl it around. I always have really hot hands, so jeepers. I'm supposed to be like a professional or something at this. So yeah, warmed up. Again, the color is it's actually a very pretty ruby, dark ruby red. It is crystal clear. It's gonna have there is sediment on the bottom, but since it's been sitting in the fridge for a couple of weeks, it had all settled out. So that traditional, I gave bad marks on that because I guess I hadn't let it sit in the fridge for long enough. But these really shouldn't be needing to be sat in the fridge. So yeah, but this time it's cleared. So, but let's go back to the aroma now. Now it's warmed up, we should have a lot more of it. And I was getting a lot more of the dark red wine aroma as I was swirling it around. Okay, that's interesting. I just got pencil shading. You know, like in school, you had those pencil sharpeners that you'd go like this, and you just grind the pencil on. Yeah, that's exactly what I just smelled. Yeah, that is what I am getting out of the aroma right now. So that's weird. So I don't think they used any kind of wood because they don't mention any kind of wood. But yeah, it smells like pencil shadings. Well, that's weird, but not completely unpleasant unless you have flashbacks to school and really didn't like it. And elementary school was okay for me, so it's an okay smell. I don't know. Yeah, red wine with pencil shavings. That's the aroma. So let's go ahead and see if it tastes like pencil shavings. Cheers it once again, everybody, and thank you once again, Jen and Chris. Let's get into it. Yeah, it tastes like pencil shavings. It's like super dry red wine with just a basic wood flavor. I am getting that pencil shaving aroma flavor thing happening, which is a little weird. Not horrible, but yeah, it's just not my thing. So yeah, rating this thing. Keywords here. I think it is a decently well done beverage. The keywords here are it's not to my palate. I will go ahead and give it a thumbs up, even though I'm not fond of the flavor and all that. But outside of the pencil shading thing, I can't really find any real faults with it. So yeah, a thumbs up. It's decently well done. Somebody out there might like pencil shading, so good on you. And with that, my friends, we're going to call this Thirsty Thursday Mead Review done. Once again, all the hoopla is down below for the store, for whatever else is you want to do. There's stuff down below. Go ahead, click it. While you're down there, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you didn't like the video. But please let me know why you didn't like the video so I can turn your thumbs down into a thumbs up. And since you're down there hitting that thumbs up button, you might as well hit subscribe if you have not. And since you're hitting the subscribe button, you might as well ring that bell that's right beside there, because then you'll be notified when my next video comes out. And right now we've got a bunch of these here Thirsty Thursdays coming out. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And with that, be sure to have a pint of awesome, everybody. I know I will. It probably won't be this one, but I will find something else that is awesome, to myself at least. So, cheers, everybody. Pencil shavings. I don't know why. Pencil shavings. I don't know. Cheers.